Yes, so we are about to start bidding today, March 12, 2024. We have in goods, we have security services and janitorial services, and the purchasing of asphalt, cement, and the purchasing of construction materials for the installation of road safety devices. So before we start, may I request Ms. Teresa Fernandez for the short prayer.
Let us all rise. Let us pray. I am the cross, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Gracious and loving God, we give thanks to you for the great blessings. Thank you for gathering us here today under your love and protection. Help us, Lord, to work together in harmony and purpose. Continue to guide us in our thoughts, words, and actions, so that everything that we do and accomplish may bring you glory. Continue to protect us and guard us from all evil. We pray all these things in your holy name. Amen. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
So for the next one, may I request for the introduction of the participants.
Good afternoon for our attendance for today's meeting. Our meeting proceeding is presided by our BAC chairman, Engineer Ismael R. Calari. Members of the BAC, Mr. Sandra V. Flores, Engineer Ryan Cesar V. Fernandez, Engineer Marilyn N. Baluran, Engineer Ramil P. Quintanar, and Engineer Michael J. Doligol. Technical Working Group, Engineer Janet V. Pilayo, Engineer Mary Chul Posares, Engineer Lizelda Constantino, and Engineer Maria Cristili. Secretariat, Engineer Robert M. Valles, Engineer Maria Despegaray, Ms. Maria Teresa B. Fernandez, Ms. Juliet M. Sarasin, and Ms. Myra Lynn P. Delgado. We have one observer this afternoon, representative from COA, Sir Frederick Fuertes. Mr. Chairman, we have the participating bidders for the procurement of goods and services. We have AMR Trading, Big Security, Security Agency, EBSO Enterprises, Dependable Security Agency, Dependable Manpower and Janitorial Services, Renjamel Security Agency. Mr. Chairman, we have a total of 6 participating bidders for the goods and services. For the procurement of civil works, we have Glaxon Construction Services, Victoria Development, Alphahad Builders and Enterprises, Y Construction and Supply, Corion Construction, SJM Construction Services, Joanne Construction, CJEP Builders, E&H Construction, Ram Trade Construction, Light Construction, Ramises Construction, Mafil Builders, Equiparco Construction Company, Ebcon 52 Ventures, M. Montesclaros Enterprises, 4G&P Construction, Spec Construction Services, ME3 Construction, Benray Construction Corporation, Vista Construction, CDH Builders, and Red Construction Technique. For the procurement of civil works, Mr. Chairman, we have a total of 23 participating bidders, and we are in quorum.
Thank you, Day. So before we start, we know the eligibility of these participating bidders.
Mr. Chairman, please be informed that as of this afternoon of March 12, 2024, we have no DPWH intranet connection since yesterday. Hence, we were unable to conduct the eligibility process and the civil works application or the CWA.
So may I request the back secretary to open the technical component envelope for the procurement of goods and services.
Good afternoon, everyone, for the procurement of goods. The first contract ID 24GCK0001. First bidder is from Big Security Agency for its technical component. The checklist of requirements, DTI certificate, mayor's permit, field certificate, Annex A list of eligibility documents dated, statement of ongoing and similar consulted government and private contracts, statement of singular completed contract with CC, audited financial statement, NFCC, tax clearance, huh? The chairman for the NFCC, lacking the financial aspect, financial aspects, the notarized page. Lacking.
For big, but
Fix the Mr. Chairman.
like that. So for big, no? Lacking financial aspects for the NFCC, so incur, insit.
Next is from Ren Jamil Security Agency Corporation. List of requirements, SEC certificate, business permit, list of all ongoing government and private contracts. Annual income tax return. NFCC. Tax clearance. Bid security, bid securing declaration. Post from state. The chairman for Jamil Security Agency. State public verification, it's legit certificate, not attached.
Lacking of document.
No attachment of legit certificate for the jet and the annex A, list of eligibility documents.
I'll take note, right? So insit. For being Jamel Security Agency, no? They have missed the certificate. About the word?
Annex A, list of eligibility documents. Yeah, for part of eligibility.
List of the eligibility documents. So NC yan. Proceed. Ano ba? Pero,
Next is from this dependable security agency. Field certificate. Annex A, list of eligibility documents dated. Business permit. Statement of prospective leader ongoing government and private contracts. Statement of single largest completed contract. Audited financial statement. Tax clearance. Unit CC. Bid security, bid securing declaration. Schedule of requirements. Omnibus strong statement. Contract ID 24GCK0002 for janitorial services. From dependable manpower and janitorial services. Field certificate. Annex A, list of eligibility documents dated. DTI. Business permit. List of all ongoing government and private contracts. Statement of all government and private contracts completed. Tax clearance. Certificate of registration 2303. FCC. Security with securing declaration. Schedule of requirements. Omnibus sworn statement.
Mr. Chairman, for the good.
For 24GPC0003. EPSO Enterprises. Field depth certificate. Annex A, list of eligibility documents dated. DTI. Business permit. List of all ongoing government and private contracts. Statement of all government and private contracts completed. It's still a statement of single largest completed contract with LCC. Audited financial statement. Certificate of registration form 2303. Unit CC. Tax clearance. Bid security, bid securing declaration. Delivery schedule of requirements. Technical specifications. Brochures. For 24GPC0004. AMR trading. Certificate of sales registration. Annex A, list of eligibility documents. Dated. DTI. Yes, permit. Statement of single largest completed contract is LCC. Audited financial statement. Annual income tax return. Pay tax clearance. Bid security, bid securing declaration. Schedule of requirements. Technical proposal. Brochure, warranty certificate. Omnibus statement.
Mr. Chairman, for the technical documents of goods are already read, so shall we proceed to the financial documents for the goods?
Yes, proceed to the opinion of the financial component engineer.
The financial for 24GCK0001 security services, dependable manpower services. Bid form. Bid price of 1,789,220 pesos and 36 centavos. 1,789,220 pesos and 36 centavos. Price schedule. Reduce cost distribution. For 24GCK0002. Dependable manpower services. Form with a bid price of 1,982,869 pesos and 82 centavos. 1,982,869 pesos and 82 centavos. Cost distribution. Cost distribution cost. For 24GCK0003. EBSO Enterprises. Bid form with a bid price of 1,800,000. Oh, 1,800,000 pesos. Sorry, 1,800,000 pesos. Bill of quantities. Price schedule for goods. And for 24GCK0004 from AMR Trading. Bid form with a bid price of 1,100,000. 1,101,504. I repeat, 1,001,504. 504 pesos.
1,000,000.
1,001,504 pesos.
Okay.
1,000,001.
Kuya, wala dito.
Good lagi. Report number 12. For goods, price schedule for goods.
So, the result, no, for the procurement of goods and
1,001,000.
okay. So here are the results, no, for the procurement of goods and services. For project number 1 is 24GK0001. Grabe nga zero. With EBC of 1,914,462 pesos. Security services or security personnel for DPWS Bukidnon 3rd District Engineering Office from April 1 up to December 31, 2024. So the lowest bidder is Dependable Security Agency with bid amount of 1,789,220 pesos and 36 centavos as read. For the next project, 24GK0002, EBC of 1,982,871 pesos. Janitorial services or janitorial personnel for DPWH Bukidnon 3rd DAO from April 1, 2024 to December 31, 2024. The lowest bidder is Dependable Manpower and Janitorial Services with bid amount of 1,982,859 pesos and 22 centavos as read. For the goods, 24GK0003 with EBC of 1,005,000 pesos and 858 5,000 pesos and 800 pesos. The purchasing of asphalt cement, filtration grade 60, 70 for use in maintenance activities along Malitbog and Talakag Road Section, Malitbog and Talakag Bukidnon for the first quarter of CY 2024. So the lowest bidder is IBSO Enterprises with bid amount of 1,800,000 pesos as read. For another goods, 24GK0004 with EBC of 1,006,382 pesos. The purchasing of construction materials for the installation of road safety devices for pavement markings along national roads under Bukidnon 3rd District Engineering Office at Malitbog and Talakag Bukidnon for first quarter of CY 2022. So the lowest bidder is AMR Trading with bid amount of 1,001,000 pesos and 1,504 pesos as well.
Dito sa akin.
Okay. This computation is subject for mathematical evaluation, no? Then what it will came out the lowest calculated bid and then it subject for post qualification scheduled by our TWG. I think that's all for the goods and services. So any issues and concerns?
Mr. Chairman, since there is no more issues and concerns being raised for the goods and services, may I move that we can proceed for the opening of the technical documents for the infra project.
Okay, thank you, Mel. So it was moved and duly seconded by Engineer Ryan Fernandez. So we proceed for the opening of the technical component envelope of the 11 civil works projects. So requesting the back secretariat for the opening of technical component envelope. So
Okay, Mr. Chairman, we are about to begin our bidding proceedings for infrastructure project. For 24KC0078, technical documents of Mafil Builders and Incorporation. Certification, Peljets, list of eligible documents. Mayor's permit, tax clearance, list of ongoing projects, is LCC, contractor's license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, list of key personnel, list of equipment, omnibus warrant statement, affidavit of site inspection, Form 2303 certificate of registration, Form 1701 annual income tax return, audited financial statement, and NFCC. For Equiparco Construction and Company, Beljeps, list of eligible documents, take registration, mayor's permit, tax clearance, list of ongoing project, is LCC, PCAB license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, list of a personnel, list of equipment, omnibus warrant statement, affidavit of site inspection, certificate of registration, Form 2303, income tax return, Form 1701, audited financial statement, and NFTC. For M. Montes Claros Enterprises Incorporation. Certification, LJEPS, SIC, registration, mayor's permit, tax clearance, less of ongoing project, SLCC, pickup license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, less of K personnel, less of equipment, omnibus work statement, affidavit of site inspection, Form 2303, certificate of registration, Form 1701, annual income tax return, audited financial statement, and NFCC. For ME3 construction, LJEPS, SIC registration, DI, mayor's permit, tax clearance, less of ongoing projects, LCC, pickup license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, less of K personnel, less of equipment, omnibus work statement, affidavit of site inspection, certificate of registration, Form 2303, annual income tax return, Form 1701, audited financial statement, and NFCC. For Benry Construction Corporation, LJEPS, SIC business permit, tax clearance, less of ongoing projects, is LCC, pickup license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, less of K personnel, less of equipment, omnibus work statement, affidavit of site inspection, Form 2303, certificate of registration, DIR, annual income tax return 1701, audited financial statement, and NFCC. For Al-Fahad Builders, LJEPS, DTI, mayor's permit, tax clearance, less of ongoing projects, less LCC, pickup license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, less of K personnel, less of equipment, omnibus work statement, affidavit of site inspection, certificate of registration, Form 2303, annual income tax return, Form 1701, audited financial statement, and NCC. NFCC. Mr. Chairman, for Alpha Builders and Enterprises, no second page for NFCC, the aspect.
Ano siya? Alpahad?
Oo. Not notarized.
Okay, may Alpahad Builders and Enterprises.
NFCC not notarized.
No second page of NFCC. Kindly take note.
For contract ID number 24KC0079, spec construction services and supply. DTI, mayor's permit, less of ongoing project, is LCC, pickup license, PELJEPS, clearance, Form 2, annual income tax return, Form 1701, Form 2303, BIR, NFCC, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, less of K personnel, less of equipment, omnibus worm statement, affidavit of site inspection. For 4G and P construction, PELJEPS, DTI, mayor's permit, tax clearance, less of ongoing projects, is LCC, pickup license, security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, less of K personnel, less of equipment, omnibus worm statement, affidavit of site inspection, Form 2303, BIR, Secretary of Administration, Form 1701, annual income tax return, audited financial statement, and NFCC. For contract ID number 24KC0080, Vista Construction. Institution, LJEPS, business permit, tax clearance, less of ongoing project, less of completed project, pickup license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, less of less of K personnel, less of equipment, omnibus worm statement, affidavit of site inspection, Form 2303, certificate of registration, Form 1701, annual income tax return, audited financial statement, and NFCC. For RAM trade, construction and supply, PELJEPS, DTI, mayor's permit, tax clearance, less of ongoing projects, SLCC, PCAB license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, less of K personnel, less of equipment, omnibus swarm statement, affidavit of site inspection, Form 303 certificate of registration, Form 1701 annual income tax return, audited financial statement, and NHCC. For Juan Construction. Beljets, BPI, Mayor's Permit, Tax Clearance, less of ongoing project, SLCC, PCAB license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, less of K personnel, less of equipment, omnibus swarm statement, affidavit of site inspection, Form 2303, certificate of registration, Form 1701, annual income tax return, audited financial statement, and NHC. For 24KC0081, Speak Construction. BPI, Mayor's Permit, less of ongoing projects, SLCC, PCAB license, Beljets, tax clearance, Form 1701, annual income tax return, Form 2303, certificate of registration, NFCC, audited financial statement, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, less of K personnel, less of equipment, omnibus sworn statement, and an affidavit of self-inspection. For CDH Builders Incorporation, Beljets, business permit, tax clearance, less of ongoing projects, SLCC, PCAB license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational charge, less of K personnel, less of equipment, omnibus sworn statement, affidavit of site inspection, Form 2303, certificate of registration, Form 1701, annual income tax return, audited financial statement, and NHC. For 24KC0082, Speak Construction and Supply. EPI, Beljets, less of ongoing project, SLCC, PCAB license, Beljets, tax clearance, Form 1701, annual income tax return, Form 2303, certificate of registration, NFCC, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, list of K personnel, list of equipment, omnibus sworn statement, audited financial statement, on affidavit of site inspection. Forum trade, construction and supply. Certification, projects. UPI, business permit, tax clearance, list of ongoing projects. SLCC, pickup license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, list of key personnel, list of equipment, omnibus form statement, affidavit of site inspection, Form 1701, annual income tax return, Form 2303, certificate of registration, audited financial statement, and NFCC. For Juan Construction, Jobs, CTI, Mayor's Permit, tax clearance, list of ongoing project, SLCC, pickup license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, list of key personnel, list of equipment, omnibus form statement, affidavit of site inspection, Form 2303, certificate of registration, Form 1701, annual income tax return, audited financial statement, and NFCC. Mr. Chairman, the NFCC document is not authorized, notarized,
For,
not notarized.
for what particular?
Juan Construction,
And my,
lacking second page.
okay. Lacking second page for the
Can pay for not notarized.
authorized. Okay.
Live construction and supply. Jobs, BPI, business permit, tax clearance, list of ongoing projects, SLCC, pickup license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, list of key personnel, list of equipment, omnibus form statement, affidavit of site inspection, Form 2303, certificate of registration, annual income tax return, Form 1701, audited financial statement, and NFCC. For Ramesses Construction, certification, jobs, BPI, business permit, mayor's permit, tax clearance, list of ongoing project, SLCC, pickup license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, list of key personnel, list of equipment, omnibus form statement, affidavit of site inspection, Form 2303, BIR, Form 1701, income tax return, audited financial statement, and NFCC. Okay, for 24KC0083, Y construction and supply. Jobs, DTI, mayor's permit, tax clearance, less of ongoing project, SLCC, pickup license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, less of key personnel, less of equipment, omnibus sworn statement, affidavit of site inspection, Form 2303 BIR, Form 1701 income tax return, audited financial statement, and NFCC. Speed construction services, BPI, business permit, lesser ongoing projects, SLCC, pickup license, projects, tax clearance, Form 1701, annual income tax return, Form 2303, which is certificate of registration, NFCC, bid security, bid securing declaration, audited financial statement, omnibus sworn statement, and affidavit of site inspection. Blackson Construction Services. Jobs, BTI, business permit, tax clearance, less of ongoing projects, SLCC, pickup license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, less of paid personnel, less of equipment, omnibus sworn statement, audited financial statement, NFCC, affidavit of site inspection, Form 2303, certificate of registration, Form 1701, annual income tax return. For 24 cases 0084, Speak Construction, BTI, mayor's permit, less of ongoing project, SLCC, pickup license, jobs, tax clearance, Form 1701, annual income tax return, Form 2303, certificate of registration, NFCC, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, less of key personnel, less of equipment, omnibus sworn statement, audited financial statement, and affidavit of site inspection. CGEP Builders and Engineering Services. Jobs, BTI, mayor's permit, tax clearance, less of ongoing project, SLCC, pickup license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, less of key personnel, less of equipment, Omnibus form statement, affidavit of site inspection. Form 2303, certificate of registration. Form 1701, annual income tax return. Audited financial statement and NFCC. For 24KC0085, Muffin Builders Incorporation, Beljeps. Mayor's permit, less of ongoing project, less of completed project, pickup license, security bid securing declaration, organizational chart, less of pay personnel, less of equipment, omnibus form statement, affidavit of site inspection, Form 2303, certificate of registration, Form 1701, certificate of annual income tax return, NFCC. For Victoria, for Victoria Development and Ventures Corporation. Beljeps. Mayor's permit. Tax clearance. Less of ongoing projects. This LCC. Bid security, bid securing declaration, pickup license, organizational chart, list of key personnel, list of equipment, omnibus form statement, NFCC, audited financial statement, affidavit of site inspection, BIR Form 2303, annual income tax return Form 1701. For Equiparco Construction and Company, Beljeps, registration, mayor's permit, tax clearance, less of ongoing project is LCC, pickup license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, less of key personnel, less of equipment, omnibus form statement, affidavit of site inspection, certificate of registration, Form 2303, income tax return, Form 1701, audited financial statement, and its for M. Montes Claros Enterprises. Beljeps, mayor's permit, tax clearance, less of ongoing project, SLCC, pickup license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, less of key personnel, less of equipment, omnibus form statement, Secretary. Affidavit of site inspection, Form 2303 BIR, Form 1701, Annual Income Tax Return, Audited Financial Statement, and NFCC. For ME3 Construction, Jobs, SIP registration, DTI, Mayor's Permit, Tax Clearance, less of ongoing project, SLCC, pickup license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, less of cave personnel, less of equipment, omnibus worm statement, affidavit of site inspection, Form 2303 BIR, Form 1701 income tax return, audited financial statement, and NFCC. For Bentley Construction Corporation, Jobs, registration, business permit, tax clearance, less of ongoing project, less of completed projects, pickup license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, less of key personnel, less of equipment, omnibus worm statement, affidavit of site inspection, Form 2303 BIR, Form 1701, income tax return, audited financial statement, and NFCC. Jobs, DTI, Mayor's Permit, tax clearance, less of ongoing project, less of completed project, pickup license, organizational chart, less of key personnel, less of equipment, omnibus worm statement, affidavit of site inspection, Form 2303 BIR, Form 1701 annual income tax returns, audited financial statement, and NFCC. Mr. Chairman, no second bids and not notarized for Alpha
Electric to
Builders.
so for Alpha Builders, no, and enterprises, still lacking and feed. FCC ba?
NFCC.
O NC.
Okay.
86.
For 24KC0086, ENH Construction and Supply. Jobs, pickup license, DTI, business permit, tax clearance, Form 1701 annual income tax return, audited financial statement, BIR Form 2303, bid security, bid securing declaration, less of ongoing projects, SLCs, NFCC, organizational chart, less of key personnel, less of equipment, omnibus sworn statement, affidavit of site inspection, for speed construction and supply, DPI, business permit, is LCC, list of ongoing projects, PCAB license, Jets, tax clearance, annual income tax return form 1701, form 2303, certificate of registration, NFCC, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, list of key personnel, omnibus sworn statement, affidavit of site inspection, and audited financial statement. For Glaxon Construction Services, Jets, DTI, business permit, tax clearance, list of ongoing project, list of completed projects, PCAB license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, list of key personnel, list of equipment, omnibus sworn statement, audited financial statement, NFCC, affidavit of site inspection, Form 2303, certificate of registration, and Form 1701, annual income tax return. For Victoria Development Ventures and Ventures Corporation, Jeffs, mayor's permit, tax clearance, list of ongoing projects, is LCC, PCAB license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, list of key personnel, list of equipment, omnibus sworn statement, audited financial statement, affidavit of site inspection, Form 2303, certificate of registration, and Form 1701 for income tax return. For SGM Construction and Services, certification, Jeffs, DTI, business permit, tax clearance, list of ongoing project, is LCC, PCAB license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, list of key personnel, list of equipment, omnibus sworn statement, affidavit of site inspection, Form 2303, certificate of registration for 1701, annual income tax return, audited financial statement, and NFCC. For Corleone Construction Services, certification, certificate of Jeffs, DTI, business permit, tax clearance, list of ongoing project, is LCC, PCAB license, bid security, bid securing declaration, organizational chart, list of key personnel, list of equipment, omnibus sworn statement, affidavit of site inspection, Form 2303, Certificate of Registration, Form 1701, Annual Income Tax Return, Audited Financial Statement, and NFCC. For 24KC0087 for Speak Construction, DPI Business Permit, List of Ongoing Projects, SLCC, PCAB License, Beljex, Tax Clearance, Form 1701, Form 2303, Certificate of Registration, NFCC, Bid Security, Bid Securing Declaration, Organizational Chart, List of key personnel, List of equipment, Omnibus Form Statement, Audited Financial Statement, and Affidavit of Site Inspection. For Red Construction Technique, Beljex, DTI, Business Permit, Tax Clearance, List of Ongoing Project, List of Completed Project, PCAB License, Bid Security, Bid Securing Declaration, Organizational Chart, List of key personnel, List of equipment, Omnibus Form Statement, Affidavit of Site Inspection, Form 2303, Certificate of Registration, Form 1701, Annual Income Tax Return, Audited Financial Statement, and NFCC. For 24KC0089, Ram Trade Construction, Beljex, DTI, Business Permit, Tax Clearance, List of Ongoing Projects, SLCC, PCAB License, Bid Securing Declaration, Organizational Chart, List of key personnel, List of equipment, Omnibus Form Statement, Affidavit of Site Inspection, Form 2303, Certificate of Registration, Form 171, Annual Income Tax Return, Audited Financial Statement, and NFCC. For EBCON Construction Ventures, 52 Ventures. Certification, Beljex, Certificate of Corporation, Business Permit, Tax Clearance, List of Ongoing Project, LCC, PCAB License, Bid Security, Bid Securing Declaration, Organizational Chart, List of key personnel, List of equipment, Omnibus Form Statement, Affidavit of Site Inspection, Form 2303, Certificate of Registration, Form 1701, Annual Income Tax Return, Audited Financial Statement, and NFCC. For Juan Construction, Beljex, DTI, Business Permit, Tax Clearance, List of Ongoing Project, List SLCC, PCAB License, Bid Security, Bid Securing Declaration, Organizational Chart, List of key personnel, List of equipment, Omnibus Form Statement, Affidavit of Site Inspection, Form 2303, Certificate of Registration, Form 1701, Annual Income Tax Return, Audited Financial Statement, and NFCC. That's all, Mr. Chairman, for the technical documents.
Mr. Chairman, since the opening and the reading of the technical documents was already done, I move that we will proceed to the opening and reading of the financial.
We proceed for the opening of the second envelope, which is the financial.
So the first one, that I 24KC0078, Dutch dealers from Mafia Builders and Brokers. The bid price of 72,371,533 pesos and 45 centavos. 72,371,533 pesos and 45 centavos. Bill of quantities, summary of bill prices, detailed estimates, cash flow by quarter. Next is from Equiparco Construction Company. Bid price of 72,371,319 pesos and 33 centavos. 72,371,319 pesos and 33 centavos. With a discount of 1% distributed in all the items of work. Discounted bid in the amount of 71,647,606 pesos and 40 centavos. Some bill of quantities, summary of bid prices, detailed estimates, cash flow by quarters. M and is claros. Form with a bid price of 72,366,896 pesos and 91 centavos. 72,366,896 pesos and 91 centavos with a discount of 1%. Counted bid in the amount of 71,643,227 pesos and 94 centavos. Bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary sheets, cash flow by quarter. From ME3 Construction. For the bid price of 72,331,896 pesos and 39 centavos. 72,331,896 pesos and 39 centavos. The discount of 1%. Counted bid in the amount of 71,608,000 577 pesos and 43 centavos. Bill of quantities, detailed estimates, cash flow by quarters. Next is from Venway Construction Corporation. Bid form with a bid price of 72,295,917 pesos and 18 centavos. 72,295,917 pesos and 18 centavos with a discount of 1%. Counted bid in the amount of 71,572,958 pesos and 1 centavo. Summary of bid prices, unit quantities, detailed estimates, cash flow by part. Next contract ID 24KC0079. Spec construction services and supplies. With price in the amount of 4,945,534 pesos and 22 centavos. 4,945,534 pesos and 22 centavos. Bill of quantities. Detailed estimates, cash flow report. Next is from 4GCK Construction. Bid form the bid price of 4,945,380 pesos and 27 centavos. 4,945,380 pesos and 27 centavos. Bill of quantities, detailed estimates, cash flow by quarter. Summary of bid price. For 24KC0080, run trade stock and supply. Bid form with a bid price of 4,886,124 pesos and 80 centavos. 4,886,124 pesos and 80 centavos. Bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of bid prices, cash flow by quarter. Next is from Vista Construction. Bid form, the bid price of 4,801,455 pesos. 4,801,455 pesos. Discounts offered 15%. 15%. Discounted bid in the amount of 4,081,236 pesos and 75 centavos. Bid price and bill of quantities, summary of bid prices, detailed estimates, cash flow by quarter. Next is from Joanne Construction. The price of 4,000,000 115,444 pesos and 73 centavos. 4,115,444 pesos and 73 centavos. Summary bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, cash flow by quarter. Next is for 24KC0081, spec construction services and supplies. And bid price of 9,400,098 pesos and 38 centavos. 9,400,098 pesos and 38 centavos. Bill of quantities, detailed estimates, cash flow by quarters. It is from CDH Builders Incorporated. Bid form with a bid price of 9,122,495 pesos and 29 centavos. 9,122,495 pesos and 29 centavos. Some of the bid prices, detailed estimates, cash flow by quarter. (24KC0082) from Spec Construction Services and Supplies. Bid form the bid price of 4,944,640 pesos and 2 centavos. 4,944,640 pesos and 2 centavos. Bill of quantities, summary of bid prices, detailed estimates, cash flow by quarter. Next, from Ram Trade Construction and Supply. Bid form the bid price of 4,882,781 pesos. 4,882,781 pesos. Bill of quantities, summary of bid prices, detailed estimates, summary of bid prices. Cash flow by quarter. Next is from Light Construction and Supply. On the bid price of 4,949,208 pesos. 4,949,208 pesos. With a discount of 2%. Counted bid in the amount of 4,850,223 pesos and 84 centavos. Bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of bid prices, cash flow by budgets. Next is from Premises Construction. The bid price of 4,933,112 pesos and 94 centavos. 4,933,112 112 pesos and 94 centavos. Discounts offered 3%. Counted bid in the amount of 4,785,119 pesos and 65 centavos. Bill of quantities, detailed estimates. Show by quarter. For 24KC0083, from Y Construction and Supply. With the price of 14,799,999 pesos and 81 centavos. 14,799,999 pesos and 81 centavos. Bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary bid prices, global reports. From Spec Construction Services and Supplies. Amount of 14,845,338 pesos and 74 centavos. 14,845,338 pesos and 74 centavos. Bill of quantities. Estimates. Cash flow report. From Blackstone Construction Services. Bid formula bid price of 14,843,889 pesos and 44 centavos. 14,843,889 pesos and 44 centavos. Bill of quantities, detailed estimates, cash flow report. 24KC0084, Spec Construction Services and Supplies. Bid price of 4,945,069 pesos and 86 centavos. 4,945,069 pesos and 86 centavos. Bill of quantities, detailed estimates, flow report. Jet Builders and Engineering Services. With formula bid price of 4,900,396 pesos and 80 centavos. 4,900,396 pesos and 80 centavos. Summary of quantities, a bill of quantities. Detailed estimates. Cash flow report. 24KC0085. Mapil Builder. With formula bid price of 71,407,378 pesos and 31 centavos. 71,407,378 pesos and 31 centavos. Bill of quantities, summary bid prices, detailed estimates, cash flow by quarter. From Victoria Development and Ventures Solution. Bid price of 72,370,027 pesos and 88 centavos. 72,370,027 pesos and 88 centavos. Bill of quantities, detailed estimates, cash flow by quarter. Next is from Farco Construction Company. Bid price of 72,371,435 pesos and 27 centavos. 72,371,435 pesos and 27 centavos. Discounts offered 1.5%. 1.5% discount. Counted bill in the amount of 71,285,863 pesos and 74 centavos. Summary bid prices, estimates, cash flow by quarters. For M. Montes Claros, Enterprises. For the bid price of 72,363,686 pesos and 41 centavos. 72,363,686 pesos and 41 centavos. Discounts offered 1.5%. Counted 71,278,231 pesos and 11 centavos. Bill of quantities, detailed estimates, receipts, cash flow by quarter. ME3 Construction. Bid price of 72,334,827 pesos and 48 centavos. 72,334,827 pesos and 48 centavos. Discounts offered 1%. Discounted bid in the amount of 71,611,479 pesos and 21 centavos. Bill of quantities, summary bid prices, detailed estimates, cash flow by quarter. Foundry Construction. Bid for the bid price 72,280,716 pesos and 78 centavos. 72,280,716 pesos and 78 centavos. Discount offered 1.5%. Discounted bid in the amount of 71,196,506 pesos and 3 centavos. Summary of the prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, cash flow by quarter. For 24P0086, E&H Construction Supply, bid form with a bid price of 5,763,597 pesos and 83 centavos. 5,763,597 pesos and 83 centavos. Discount offered 7.13% from the bid amount. 7.13. Discounted bid in the amount of 5,352,653 pesos and 30 centavos. Bill of quantities, bill estimates, some of the bid prices, cash flow by quarter. Next, from Tech Construction Services and Supplies. Bid price of 5,935,732 pesos and 82 centavos. 5,935,732 pesos and 82 centavos. Bill of quantities, detailed estimates, cash flow by quarter. Next from Blackstone Construction Services. Bid form with a bid price of 5,929,577 pesos and 39 centavos. 5,929,577 pesos and 39 centavos. Discounts offered 10% of the bid amount. Counted bid in the amount of 5,336,619 pesos and 65 centavos. Bill of quantities, detailed estimates, cash flow by quarter. From Victoria Development and Ventures. Bid form with a bid price of 5,932,007 pesos and 15 centavos. 5,932,007 pesos and 15 centavos. Discounts offered 8%. Counted bid in the amount of 5,457,446 pesos and 58 centavos. Bill of quantities, detailed estimates, cash flow by price. Next is from SGM Construction Services. We inform the bid price of 5,892,477 pesos and 74 centavos. 5,892,477 pesos and 74 centavos. To the quantities, detailed estimates, cash flow record. From Corleone Construction Services. Bid form the bid price of 5,904,358 pesos and 28 centavos. 5,904,358 pesos and 28 centavos. Summary bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary sheets, cash flow report. So 24KC0087, Tech Construction Services. Bid for the bid price of 5,936,041 pesos and 85 centavos. 5,936,041 pesos and 85 centavos. Bill of quantities, detailed estimates, cash flow record. Next from Red Construction Technique. Bid form the bid price of 5,877,397 pesos and 42 centavos. 5,877,397 pesos and 42 centavos. Summary bid prices, detailed estimates, cash flow record. Last contact ID 24KC0009 from Ramtrade Construction Sir. Ramtrade Construction and Supply. Bid form the bid price of 4,891,797 pesos and 99 centavos. 4,891,797 pesos and 99 centavos. Bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary bid prices, cash flow report. From Edcon 52 Ventures. Inform the bid price of 4,811,098 pesos and 27 centavos. 4,811,098 pesos and 27 centavos. Bill of quantities, summary bid prices, detailed estimates, cash flow record. From Yuan Construction. Bid form the bid price of 4,948,596 pesos and 44 centavos. 4,948,596 pesos and 44 centavos. Summary bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, cash flow report. That's all, Mr. Chairman, for the financial.
Thank you very much. Are the results now? The 11 civil works projects bid out today. For project ID number 1, for project number 1, Contract ID 24KC0078. Construction of access road leading to Santo Niño Viaduct, Manolo Portage, Bukidnon, with EBC of 72,375,800 pesos. Out of the 5 participating bidders, the lowest bidder is Binre Construction Corporation with discounted bid of 71,572,958 pesos and 1 centavo as read. For contract ID 24KC0079, construction of multipurpose building, tribal, Tulugan, Tirungan, Talakag, Bukidnon, with EBC of 4,950,000 pesos. Out of the 2 participating bidders, the lowest bidder is 4G&P Construction with bid amount of 4,945,280 pesos and 27 centavos as read. For contract ID 24KC0080, construction of water supply system at Barangay Duminorog, Talakag, Bukidnon, with EBC of 4,950,000 pesos. Out of the 3 participating bidders, the lowest bidder is Vista Construction with discounted bid of 4,021,236 pesos and 75 centavos as read. For contract ID 24KC0081, completion of multipurpose building, academic building, Bukidnon State University, Libuna Campus, Phase 3, Barangay Poblacion, Libuna, Bukidnon, with EBC of 9,405,000. Out of the 2 participating bidders, the lowest bidder is CDH Builders Incorporated with bid amount of 9,122,495 pesos and 29 centavos. So contract ID 24KC0082, construction of municipal water system, Phase 2, San Luis, Kalingking, Molitpog, Bukidnon, with EBC of 4,950,000 pesos. Out of the 4 participating bidders, the lowest bidder is Rameses Construction with his discounted bid of 4,785,119 pesos and 55 centavos as read. For contract ID 24KC0083, construction, completion of municipal hall building at Barangay Poblacion, Imbatog, Baongog, Bukidnon, with EBC of 14,850,000 pesos. Out of the 3 participating bidders, the lowest bidder is Y Construction and Supply with bid amount of 14,799,000 pesos 14,799,999 pesos and 81 centavos as read. For contract ID 24KC0084, construction of multipurpose building, SK building at Barangay Lingion, Manolo Portage, Bukidnon, with EBC of 4,950,000 pesos. Out of the 2 participating bidders, the lowest bidder is CJ Builders and Engineering Services with bid amount of 4,900,306 pesos and 80 centavos as read. For 24KC0085, construction of access road leading to Alalong Falls, Asumila, Bukidnon, with EBC of 72,375,000 pesos. Out of the 6 participating bidders, the lowest bidder is Binre Construction Corporation with his discounted bid of 71,572,000 196,506 pesos and 3 centavos as read. For contract ID 24KC0086, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Hall at Barangay 1, Talakag, Bukidnon, with EBC of 5,940,000 pesos. Out of the 6 participating bidders, the lowest bidder is Luxon Construction Services, with his discounted bid of 5,336,619 pesos and 65 centavos as read. For contract 24KC0087, construction of multipurpose building, hall and classrooms at Barangay Mayarayon, Talakag, Bukidnon, with EBC of 5,940,000 pesos. Out of the 2 participating bidders, the lowest bidder is Red Construction Technique, with bid amount of 5,877,397 pesos and 42 centavos as read. For the last project, 24KC0089, construction of Pat water system reservoir at Barangay Salimbalan, Baongon, Bukidnon, with EBC of 4,950,000 pesos. Out of the 3 participating bidders, the lowest bidder is Ibgon 52 Ventures Incorporated, a bid amount of 4,811,098 pesos and 27 centavos as read. So with this result, it is subject for mathematical evaluation, and when it will came out, the lowest calculated bid will be subject for post qualification as scheduled by our PWG, this office. So any concerns about our bidding today?
Mr. Chairman, since there is no more issues and concerns being raised, may I move for the adjournment and closure of this meeting conference. Suspended.
So it was moved by Engineer Quintana and duly seconded by Engineer Ryan Fernandez. So the bidding today as March 12, 2024 adjourned.